Hello, this video is about why the server outage and the server rollback is tougher on the community than you might think. Even if you're just starting off today, even if you are just coming back, even if you just lost only like a week's worth of data, a month's worth of data, especially if you are continuing where you left off, this is a huge problem. Let me ask you this. Who's to say this doesn't happen again? Who is to say that the maze rollback backup has been wiped off and now we have to go to an earlier version? Let me ask you this. What month do you think that previous rollback would have been? What if they couldn't find maze rollback backup? What year do you think the previous backup before that was? This is why people are so... I say, let me disable world chat. This is my worst enemy right now. Everyone's spending so much right after everything's happened. I don't think people have learned their lesson. But hopefully this teaches everyone that this is a huger problem than it is. What we need to know is why this problem occurred in the first place. We need to know if if the server 11, if that was a cause to our server being down. Because as soon as our server was down, server 11 was getting hyped up. We need to know if the offline event was the reason for our server being down. Because as soon as our server was down, the day after, it was getting hyped up that the offline event was coming out. The biggest thing that we need to know is, how does this problem stop from happening again? What if I spend, let's say tomorrow, I spend $500 worth of... I spend $500 for gold, for gear, for gems, and then we lose another backup, and we're forced to back up to 2018. Why should I put more money into the game with the chance, knowing the chance that I will lose everything right after? That is the biggest question, and this is why we need to speak up right now, or else we will never have a voice at all. What I propose is being able to talk to the admins for about 30 minutes to an hour every month to talk about how the community needs to go forward. What we need is just compensation for everyone that has lost their gold, their gear, that they spent so much time grinding. In my case, I didn't lose as much as everyone else. I can make a separate video for the things that I've lost, but that's not what this video is about. There are people that spent hundreds of hours of dollars. Yes, I'm making a video. Hundreds of hours and dollars grinding Patora shards. Keep in mind, Patora shards limit you 100 per day, and you need 10,000, which means after 3 months of grinding Patora shards, collecting them, or buying them, you are at such a huge deficit time-wise and money-wise. For that to be taken away as if it never existed is such a slap in the face to the people that play this game in its integrity. Look at what else was released during this time period. Angel gear. To get angel gear, you need to have a full set of god gear. You need to have more gold. You need to have more gems to create, to craft the angel gear. All of that progress has been wiped off because all of the gold that has been created during the 7-month time span has been all for naught. This is a huge problem. Why should I spend time creating gold? Why should I spend time farming or creating gear, slotting gear, if I know that one day it is all for naught? That is why people are quitting. It's not because they lost everything. It's because they have no way to go after this. Even if they bite the bullet and continue playing the game, there is no point in continuing if we lose all of our progress within a given time period. Thankfully, I was able to remake this is my third time making this video. I'm pretty sure this is way more concise than I needed it to be. Thank you for watching. I would like to end this video by saying we need gold compensation, we need gear compensation. The biggest case that T-Mobile will say is, oh, you got a set nail. You got these sets. So, let me tell you this. We lost our gear, and the compensation that was provided is gear that I'm going to lose anyways. That doesn't make any sense. I understand that we got our gems back, but we were supposed to get that anyways. That is the bare minimum that could have happened. There are people that only bought their gems through the consignment shop, and because that data isn't stored, it's almost as if they never bought anything from there. Also, with regards to the compensation, there was another mask that also expires. Therefore, it's a ticking time bomb for when we just don't have it anymore. There was charms, which they fulfill the requirement for the experience lost, but they don't fulfill the requirement for the gold and time wasted. What needs to happen is we need compensation that is just. The compensation right now caters towards new accounts and people that just came back. If we don't compensate the people that have been playing and playing their heart out for this game, then we will lose that side of the community. And that is the backbone of the server. These are the people that run the servers from their wallet alone. There needs to be something, some type of reassurance that can be provided to these players in order for them to keep playing. I think I got everything that I wanted to talk about. I didn't even talk about the people that made an account during this time. What a slap in the face to these guys. Imagine starting the game in May and putting all of your time and resources and just losing it all. These people have not a clue on what to do. They haven't spent any time playing this game in a way that they know how to contact anybody to get their items back. They're looking at this game like, I spent so much time and money and for nothing, with nothing to show for it. I'll make a part 2 on the second part. Lord of like, Lord of subscribe, Lord of peace. See ya.